Here's an interesting thing. In my videos about AI, I often preface them by saying I am not pro-AI. I feel like that's necessary to prevent reactionaries from basically blowing up my comments. My true opinion is that I think pro-AI and anti-AI is a false dichotomy. It is not a good way to talk about the issue. In fact, it is exactly the way that the most wealthy and unethical of people out there want us to talk about the issue. Because then you have to be in one camp or the other, right? You either have to support AI in everything that it does, or you have to be against AI in everything that it does. Where AI has been used for some great things, see the last video, re-climate change, re-protein folding, so on and so forth, but has also been used for some real shitty things, like exploiting workers. So I'm not really pro or anti-AI at all. I am anti-worker exploitation. I am an anarcho-socialist. Growing up has only radicalized me more. I want to spread as much power to as much people as possible and take it out of the hands of the super wealthy. I am anti-capitalism and I am very far left. So when AI is used for things that align with my morals, I agree with it. And when AI is used for things that don't align with my morals, I don't agree with it. But again, this pro-AI versus anti-AI rhetoric is something that was spread by AI companies. Continuing to talk about AI in a kind of abstinence-only way, number one, severely delays any common sense legislation that is really desperately needed to rein it in. And number two, ensures that people who could be using AI for good will not be using AI for good for fear of public shame, thus leaving it to be a tool only for the wealthy and evil. I've said this before, the problem is capitalism. Like, I don't want to see any artist or any writer be out of a job because, I want them to survive. But also, I think this entire conversation would be a lot different if we had things like UBI, Universal Basic Income. Capitalism didn't force our value to be tied to our skill sets and jobs. But of course, we're just trying to dodge fascism in this country. I mean, UBI, that's a long way away. So I gotta be pragmatic. I gotta work in the system that we have now, which isn't a great one. But yeah, that's just the facts of it. I'm anti-worker exploitation. If you're using AI to exploit workers, then I'm against that. If you're not, and you're using it to help people, then I'm not against that.